I'm Alex of All Trades, and I'm here with another everyday Let's Play, The Outer Worlds. Let's get into it. Continue. Androidicus, that's funny. I've never actually read that one. And this video is for mature audiences only. My allergies are really bad today, and I apologize for the quality of my voice and the sound of my sniffles. God, this game always takes so long to load. Alright, let's see. Come on. Go to our journal. What am I gonna need? There's nothing on it. So I guess I should just follow that, because I don't have enough engineering to mess with that robot yet. But, okay. Where was that woman? Esther? She said she wanted to talk to me. Is that Esther? It is.
I've got some time.
You're the one who wanted to talk to me. What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Alright, I'm not gonna keep talking to you. It sounds like a horrific job. Oh, it's an elevator. I had no idea what this was. Looking at it, I could not tell that it was an elevator.
Holcomb, I need you to explain this big recipe. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Oh, no.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
This is a Soylent Green situation? Would not be surprising. Which, by the way, if you've not seen that movie, you should see that movie. The movie is really, really good.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
She
I
did!
apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. I'll do one.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I need armor. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform, what are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice. I am gonna go with 2, because I need information.
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Let's skip the small talk. I've got a ship in need of a power regulator. I think you may have the wrong idea. idea about me. I don't work for Spacer's Choice. I'm gonna go with 2.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah. Alright, so my ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator. I don't plan on staying long. Let's go with 1.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Oh,
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing.
I imagine
I
not.
can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
That's good news. Frying myself? Let's do 2. Oh, God, number 3. Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me. But let's go with 2.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running.
Ooh.
His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Ugh.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean? That's a lot to ask of a stranger. Tell me about this geothermal plant. Let's say 1. I'm sure it's full of marauders.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Tell me what I need to do. What a surprise! I never would have guessed. That sounds so sarcastic. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. Let's go with 3.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness.
How so?
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Tell me what I need to do. Why? If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. 2. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. Need those workers back at their stations.
Here's the thing about work. They look at their employees as a cost instead of an investment. If you look at your employees like a cost, they don't feel valued and they leave. If you look at your employees like an investment, they feel valued and they stay, and their production is higher. How can I help? None of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out. I'm gonna go with 3.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
Good for you for admitting
My
it.
hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
So he does want some diplomacy involved. Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you. How will I recognize Adelaide? I can't make any promises. How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community. I'm gonna go with 1.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold.
He seems sincere.
We will all be one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to
Is this my first companion?
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Alright, sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Hairpins?
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, what's it going? Let's get going. Oh, companions. You've gained a companion. They are What the crap? Okay, thanks for the notification of my achievements. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. That's nice. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. What is this? Unknown item, I guess. Alright, so. What do those symbols mean?
Coming.
Okay, that calls her. I can't get the other things to do anything. Alright.
Yep, be right over.
Hope you came down with me. Oh, good, she did. Wearing these long gloves and these shoulder pads and no shirt covering for her upper arms is dangerous.
Ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Now this is where I just made a choice. This is about those deserters, so what's the other side of it? Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with nuisance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Let's move. Alright, let's go with 1.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them, you were friends, or what? Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned? I'm sure the deserters are very fine people, so what? Let's go with 3.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
Oh.
All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Okay, you can't leave it at that. Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
Alright, let's try 1.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. I can do that. Let's Where would I find him?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Alright, so, and I suppose it couldn't hurt, we'll stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright. Let's go. So is this... Yeah, this looks like
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yeah, this feels like a...
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Oh,
And
my
Ms.
back
Holcomb
hurts.
as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
No need to comment on
Right
it.
along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling.
Oh,
This season's tossball predictions. The quickest way out of town.
I was... When you say name your poison, that usually means alcohol. So that was very confusing. Pavardi went in to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? I just thought of something else I need to be doing. Alright, let's do it too.
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in
Ugh.
some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Oh my god, this sounds
Pretty
horrible.
universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive, quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it? I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually. I'm gonna say 2.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Hmm. Isn't it your job to raise that? That's gotta be tough. Sounds like you're terrible at your job, vicar. Let's go with number 1.
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Okay, so let's go with 1.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut power to the deserters. Let's say 2. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group vicar? Right, great. Can we wrap this up? Let's go with 2.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life?
So their choices are accept this protection or die? protection and control. Let's, you know, be honest about that. All right, I cannot use that one. Let's just go with 2. So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
I really don't like that. Is that even possible? Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. This has been a waste of my time. Let's go with Pavarti. Let's do it 2. Actually, let's go with 1.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I got that already. Alright, so, and why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
You think the book is dangerous? I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Why? It seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this. So I'm gonna go with 3.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Alright, I'll get it, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, because I don't like this because sometimes you can't tell at what point in the conversation you're agreeing to do something. This is really common in these kinds of games, that like at what step is this me saying I'm going to get the book for you and I don't have any other choice. I don't like that. It makes it really hard to knowingly make decisions in games, which with the whole point being to make decisions. They kind of just need to do a better job of that, generally telling you this is now compulsory for you to get the book and deliver it to him, as opposed to I'm just getting the book. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's what's going on here, but I can't tell at this point whether or not that's the case. And that actually is a problem. The fact that I don't know.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find...
So right now all it says is search the collector's domicile. Oh. So that might mean that I'm not actually going to... I could not give it to him. So let's see. What do I want to up? Well, since I have a companion now, let's... I really like messing with the dialogue. Hardly touched melee as of yet. And then I'll hit melee and stealth. Yeah, actually I'll hit melee and defense. Okay. And E to apply. Yes, and perks. Okay, so far. Okay, so let's see. Up my health by 50%. That sounds pretty good. 25% time dilation meter max. Damage when alone in a party. Walk speed. Sprint speed. Weapon armor durability. Companion crit chance. Base armor rating. Ammo stock. That's all with vendors. Carrying capacity. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. XP from companion kills. Vendor prices. Okay, I only have one. I'm gonna up my health for now. And yes. There. And now my journal. Deliver reads message. So let's grab our new. Oh, do I have a companion quest? Not really. Yeah, I do. That's what my companion quest is. I really like doing the side quests first. Alright, stay.
Be right there.
Ah, she's right behind me. I keep forgetting that I have to hold it to transition to different maps. That thing is gross looking. So many of these games have such gross things. Those look like testicles on its neck. Ugh, this is disgusting. Alright. I've got quite a ways to go. Wow, that's kind of cool. There's all this lava. And if I run into that robot, I'll see if I can't engineer it again. Though I think I'm going around the wrong way to do that. Okay, so that's where we're going. Yep. Oh, is that a marauder? Yes, it is.
I'm ready for this.
Oops. God, it's really hard to do that. Yeah, just run forward like a moron. Ah! Just... Oh, wow. Thanks, Pavarti. Oh, shit! I don't know what that is.
Got 'em all.
Thanks for your help. Oh, I should probably check that body, huh? There is no body. So I gotta imagine that as soon as I open this, there's gonna be bad guys. Huh? Or not. But there will be bad guys in here. Okay. Spacer's choice. Messages. From J. Bartell to C. Eldridge, your theories. Comment, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the control system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Okay, and this is his response. Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which mankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Whenever you mention the Great War, all I can think of is, you know, World War I, because that's what they called it. Alright. That 2-hour energy brew is, really big compared to 5-hour energy. Oh. This is a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Is this just a shower? Oh. The whole length of the thing is the... Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Okay. Alright, so I've searched his domicile. I'm going upstairs. See what's up here. Oh, just a balcony and an exit. Cool. Thing on this? Oh, it's one of those boards that is multi-purpose. Huh. Cool. So now I need to go over here, and I imagine I'm gonna run into more marauders. Which is part of the reason why I'm not sprinting over there. So I want to kill some things. That is one of my favorite things about these kind of games. I love the combat. I'm not necessarily all that good at it, but I sure do have fun with it. I knew there was probably a pathway over there. Is she still behind me? Yes. Okay. I just noticed that Here's the cave entrance. Really pretty in here. Water effects are nice. There's a lot of lighting in here. Oh, yep. There be bad guys here. Oh, that's a... Yeah, I just figured that out. Alright, let's, It's so much food. 25% health. Wow, I have so many of these things. Let's use one of these that's 25% then. Oh wow. Only one?
Easy.
I already have the manual. Yeah, she was right, that was easy. Aha! Oh. Might as well reload. Oh. This is pretty cool. This is an underground river, it just creates a kind of pathway. Huh. Nice. There are a lot of bad guys behind me. I imagine up there. Ooh. What is that rings around this planet? That's so cool. Got distracted. Alright, let me... Junkyard.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I'm gonna do it myself.
That's not bad work, ma'am. You done this before?
No.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
I guess I'll be going now. Well, at least I repaired it. Now, where is the nearest entrance? Over there. The lava flows are really cool looking. No, it's really bugging me. Are you kidding me? Just barely didn't do it. Ah, I can't turn that direction without my neck hurting. It's a horrible twinge in my shoulder that happens every once in a while. That means I can't turn my head to the left. So you don't have to hold shift down to sprint, you can just click it, and then click it again to toggle it off. Which is nice. It's
Any
awkward to
progress
hold
on
it.
that matter we discussed?
I've got your book right here.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What? What is going on? You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it, you just wanted it for yourself? Let's go with 3. That book seems a bit more important than you let on.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers.
You could teach yourself
I became
French.
so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and
Just
suffering.
learn
was
French.
wasted.
At least you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for? This has got to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Plague-ridden backwater. What happened to all that crap about leading your flock? Alright, I'm gonna say 2.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Okay, what's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Sets a bad example. At least you still have your missionary work. I'm gonna say 2.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator,
Yeah.
obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
Seriously, no one here
You have a
speaks
ship.
French?
Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Okay. I'm gonna say one. Could be a beneficial arrangement.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
That's good.
Oh, I'm fairly competent
Ooh.
at hacking computers as well.
That's nice. uh... Okay, let's go with 2. That all part of your vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on
What
the
game
field.
is that? Yeah, let's go with 2. Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now. He sounds like a different version of Book, you know, Shepherd Book from Firefly. Someone who has the garb of a holy man, but is actually something way more.
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics.
Oh,
Then I came here. Satisfied?
I suppose. How'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for
Ooh.
a long, long time.
That's not good.
I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of
No.
it. So, what do you think?
That happens. Sorry. That happens a lot to religious academics throughout history. They're like, oh, I got this brilliant idea that's gonna help us overall. And their superiors are like, oh, no, it's not. It's heretical. And it's like, and then like, oh, 100 years later, they adopt what that person said because it actually was a good idea. That's not new. Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Cool, Vicar.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Cool. I got a Vicar. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. Alright. Oh, I also leveled up. Okay, so let's do leadership again. Dialogue. Ranged. Tech. I really like my tech skills being high, obviously. Sneak. Dialogue again. Defense. Ranged. And the last one in melee. Okay. So. Yeah, I have to apply. Apply. Accept. Okay. Pavarti. The companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Cool. That is really cool. Alright, so she's got a hammer. And a regular pistol. So this is 131. I don't think I have anything better than that for her. Yeah, I don't. This is 120. So that is definitely better. Oh wait, I have a shovel. Alright, let's do this. No, not what I wanted to do. I'm just... Okay, she gets a perk. Healthy. Increases companion's maximum health. 30% threat generated. 30% threat generated. What? Oh, okay. So this is intimidation, this is stealth. Okay. Increase your engineering skill, and Marty is in the... I'm gonna increase her health. Okay. And apply. So. Alright, and journal. Okay, add speech to the vicar. I need to return to Ludwig. So, let's do that. Every single time. Every time. Oh, this hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, just when I went to go grab some food. Excuse me.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Yeah, your imagination
You're
is
a
far more
passing
violent
fair
than what I did.
soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
This guy's insane.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Unless it's to fix a toilet. Alright.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. Bye. You're so weird. Yeah, these faux windows. Yeah. Why, though? Yeah, that's the one problem I have with this MMO mouse, is that I am constantly clicking that third button without meaning to, because my hand's not really well set up for it.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
Another day at the cannery.
Is this the... Yes, it is.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use it.
Ah. Alright, what is this? Oh. 9. Ah, God, I keep doing that. At some point I'm gonna have to start selling this stuff, huh? Increases your range skills. I need to start doing this. Oops, I wasn't done. Quests. Given to you by Ada after the unfortunate passing of Alex Hawthorne, this cartridge identifies you as the registered captain of the Unreliable. A saber, an exceedingly old saber, not much use in combat, but it'll look grand on the wall somewhere, so it's furniture, decoration. The Guide to Mechanical Engineering. That's all it is. Sealed bundle. You found, please return to Ludwig. And yeah. Okay. Journal. Return to Ludwig again. Oh my gosh. It's back and forth and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Had your rations yet?
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
I accidentally turned on my caps lock. Based on what I know of them not being able to get a Manta Queen for that display, how do they have this information? Here's your stupid fetch quest.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
You are so insane. I don't use this.
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about
Oh, so
the
he's
old
sending me to the same
geothermal
place.
plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss.
Got
Lord
it.
Thompson.
Alright, I'm gonna go see, what do you expect me I'll find down there?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one of these?
If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find
Great.
an intact model somehow.
Let's ask Pivardi.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
What is this? Okay, what are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
You know, it's probably just code that says shit like, repair this. Go over here to get repaired. This is a map of the area. Like, seriously, what do you think is gonna be in there? I'm gonna say 2. I don't think you have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
That's so sweet of you. I really don't like Ludwig. He's so crazy. Get out of the way! Workbench. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do to it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Alright, so what I have equipped. Repair. This is my current weapon. Let's repair. Okay, modify. Okay. Add to Magnum. Okay, that's funny. Magazine size plus 50%. Alright, let's install the mod. Okay, I didn't figure they could. Can I install 2? Because that would be nice. I should have read that a little better. Okay. This is the pistol I have equipped. How do I tell what's equipped and what isn't? Oh, I guess these yellow ones are equipped. That makes sense. Alright, so I'll just install this one on this. That way, if I get enemies that are closer, I'll shock them. No modifications for that. Tinker. Maybe I should be breaking down some stuff that I no longer need. So what do I have? This is 73, there's no way. So yeah, I'll just start breaking down some stuff. This is good for long distance. I'm probably going to keep it. And I hate shotguns so much. I don't need 3 of these. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Nothing else needs repaired. That's nice. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, click the bell, visit my no visit. Follow me on Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, that's it. Join my Discord. Link is in the channel banner. Visit my shop at cafepress.com/AlexFallTrades. Become a patron on Patreon so that I can make more videos like this. Thank you to my current patrons, and I will see you guys next time.